5, Israel, and the referee from Guatemala, Pastor Emerson.
But we will be bringing you those scores at the ends of rounds 1 and 2 throughout the course of the competition. We'll get that into effect by tomorrow, hopefully. The coaches in the corner, though, have been able to see the scores at the end of each round, which is the most crucial thing, really, so they will always have been aware as to where their fighter stood. So these two calls to the centre of the ring. Bulgaria, Mongolia, Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan and Israel. That's where our judges hail from. Ruslanas ZALYS of Lithuania in the red, Mukhamed BAGIEV of Kyrgyzstan in the blue.
Round 1.
This is the penultimate bout of this opening day of the 2021 IEBA Youth World Championships in Ring B. Both of these two lucky to land big shots right from the start of the fight there. That's a lovely chopping down right hand. He's a bit open there, though, BAGIEV, as he throws his right. And no feeling out process here whatsoever. Both of them just digging their toes in and just swinging for the fences. Big right hands coming in from both of them. Bit untidy that as he comes forward there, ZALYS. But he's just looking to inch forward and then throw that right hand. Walked onto the end of a jab there, I think, as he looked to get that punch away. It's the Kyrgyzstan fighter, BAGIEV, who just looks to have the better balance of the two. Well, the referee has just halted proceedings briefly. A slight issue at ringside. So on we go, just over 2 minutes remaining in round 1. Tries to lead off with a hook there, ZALYS, and BAGIEV just took the weight back onto his right foot and caught him. It's quite basic, Ruslanas ZALYS. You can see what he's trying to do, and that's the problem, really, because Mukhamed BAGIEV knows exactly what he's trying to do. Right hand to the body there, though, from ZALYS. And what BAGIEV doesn't really need to do here is get drawn into some single shot trade-off, because he looks to me like, in terms of skills and technique, he's got more about him than ZALYS, and he just needs to try and make that count. Right hand missed there from BAGIEV, and then he just steamed in with a left hand instead. He's certainly happy to mix it up and have a bit of a war here. When you look at them in centre ring there, it's BAGIEV who's the looser. He's got the better balance, but then he just gets clipped on the chin by a lead right hand, a right hand lead from ZALYS. He leads off with the left hook there, BAGIEV. These are risky punches. These are kind of low percentage shots, really, and snatches with the right hand. It's strange, BAGIEV. You look at his setup, you look at the way he shapes up, and it looks great. And then he throws a right hand from way back there, and it did land, but again, technically his feet crossed there, and the weight kind of fell in. It's kind of fascinating, really. Everything looks spot on until he really lets his hands go. Final few seconds of round 1. More orthodox jab, then leads off with the left hand there, BAGIEV, and ZALYS immediately looked to try and come back with a right hand. Right hand to the body there from ZALYS was decent. Left up top was as well. Right hand just catches ZALYS a bit tall and square. Interesting opening round, that. ZALYS is kind of one-dimensional. BAGIEV looks like he should be 2 or 3-dimensional, really, but in a way, he's kind of fighting ZALYS's fight. Goes to the body there. Which was a good move because ZALYS kind of offered it. Made him fall short there. Couldn't quite counter with his own right hand. But that's what ZALYS is looking for. He's looking to get his feet close enough and then really throw that right hand. But the problem he's got is that often he doesn't quite get his feet close enough. He made a good adjustment there, though, because that right hand there, because
Seconds out, please.
he winged that in from an improvised kind of angle, and it did score.
Round 2.
But then his feet got stuck and he caught a left hand. So into the start of the second round, Mukhamed Bagiev of Kyrgyzstan in the blue, Ruslanas ZALYS of Lithuania in the red. And whoever wins this one will be in with Farhad Moradi of the Islamic Republic of Iran. A strong right hand there from Bagiev. He looked to try and sit down and throw another one there, just dropped his knees and then put it over the top, but didn't quite get it clean. The second one there was much better. Bit of success there, though, from ZALYS. But then caught a right hand as he was coming forward. That's what he's going to have to do here, ZALYS, and I suspect that's what he always has to do, is that he's going to have to take one to land one. I don't think he's too bothered about that. That's a great right hand there from ZALYS. He stepped in there, really closed that distance, and his feet were right where he needed them. And that's why he got the purchase on that right hand. That is what it's all about, really. He got his feet closer. And he did again there and then explodes with a left hook. And those are good shots. Those are big shots from ZALYS. Again, he's just inching forward. Caught a little bit square as he came in there. But this is a good round for ZALYS so far. Snatched a bit of that right hand. Right hand to the pit of the stomach there from ZALYS. And he's just managing to back Bagiev up here. Bagiev turns off the ropes nicely, though. ZALYS that time actually just got a little bit too close, shut down his own space. And the both of them there, I think, were waiting for the referee or expecting the referee to break them, but there was just no need. And it was ZALYS who shrugged Bagiev off and then let go with a couple. So this, for me, is going to be pretty evenly poised going into the third and final round. I would have given Bagiev that first round, I think. But this second round is ZALYS's, I would say. Right hand over the top there as Bagiev was looking to throw his own. I'm not sure how solid that was. It was on the far side of the ring. A few seconds remaining in round two, and as I said, I think this is poised very nicely heading into the third and final round. Looking for that big right hand again at the end of the second session there. Ruslanas ZALYS. And they both put a lot into this. And it could be a case almost of whose stamina holds up best in the 3 minutes that is remaining here. Trying to get some life into the legs over in the blue corner there, just massaging those calves, those thighs of Mukhamed Bagiev. There's that left hand. That was a really good shot. Missed with the right, but it left him in a good position to throw the left, and he didn't waste any time.
Seconds out, please.
So third and final round. Ruslanas ZALYS of Lithuania in the red. Mukhamed Bagiev of Kyrgyzstan in the blue. I'd have gone Bagiev's way in round one. I've gone ZALYS's way in round two. 5 scoring judges ringside. But I think both of these two are going to pour it all out here in the third and final round, because there's no way that either corner could be could be sure. They will know the round scores though, and it looks to me, the way that they've sent their fighters out here, certainly ZALYS is coming out here to win this final round. He looks like a man who knows that he has to win this final round. BAGIEV is just backing off slightly. It does make you wonder if he's got a cushion. The corner know that he's got a cushion going into round 3. But even if he has, courtesy of 2 10-9s, that doesn't mean you're out of sight, because the 10-8 is distinctly possible in AIBA scoring. He was off balance there, ZALYS, but still managed to throw that right hand with a decent amount of pop. But there you see BAGIEV just giving ground. He's happy to give ground. And then looks to ditch a big right hand off the ropes. To no avail. ZALYS again just looking to try and walk him down. Got close there, then threw the right hand to the body. Good solid right hand to the chest there from ZALYS. Again, just looking to load up on that right hand. And ZALYS is winning this final round at the minute by virtue of the fact that he's trying to make something happen. He's going forward. BAGIEV is backing off. He's backing up. He is trying to land punches, of course he is, but there's a lot more purpose and a lot more motivation here, really, for ZALYS, which does make me wonder about those scores going into the final round. But it's all just guesswork on my part. Into the final few seconds of round 3. Good right hand, short right hand there from ZALYS, but he wore a left hand just before that. There goes the bell. ZALYS put absolutely everything into that. That was a good short left hand. Trying to sneak it in around the back of the guard. Didn't quite manage it, but it was just well executed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of bout number 21 in the ring B by split decision. The boxers from the red corner, ZALYS Ruslanas.
Well, it's ZALYS who gets it. Be interesting to have a look at the scores. Split decision 3-2, 2 rounds to 1. With Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan and Israel, and 2 rounds to 1 in favour of the other fighter for the other 2 judges' cards. And I think he didn't do himself any favours there, Mukhamed BAGIEV, by the way he went about things in that 3rd and final round.